Hey guys, here we are at the start of Season 3 for Part 8 of our team facility update. Now before I show the team facility, I just wanted to show the new paint scheme for this season. As you can see, we have our purple and black main colors for the car, as well as a blue accent on the side of it, so I think that'll be a cool addition for Season 3. Now let's head right into it and see how things are doing. So first of all, our facilities, our aerodynamic facilities, have 8 out of 12 upgrades, 2 for fabrication, build time quality control, and resource points generation. Next chassis also has 8 out of 12 upgrades, and we can see our car with its new livery here as well. Also, our personnel has 6 out of 9 upgrades, and we have our triple screen monitor for our simulator, which is pretty similar to last year. Also, our powertrain has 8 out of 12 upgrades, so looking not too different. Also, our durability has 8 out of 12 upgrades, and finally, our marketing has 3 out of 6 upgrades. So I'd say the main takeaway here is that all these have 8 out of 12 upgrades, so everything is pretty evenly spread out in terms of facilities. Now let's check out our R&D tree. So first of all, our durability has 20 out of 27 upgrades, so that puts us number 1 in terms of all teams for durability, so hopefully that will lower our wear throughout the season. Next, our powertrain has 16 out of 23 upgrades, which puts us number 2 right behind Mercedes for powertrain. Also, our aerodynamics, we have 15 out of 24 upgrades, which puts us 7th out of all teams. And finally, chassis, we have 15 out of 23 upgrades, which puts us number 3 right behind McLaren and Mercedes. So I'd say all 3 areas are doing pretty well except for aerodynamics, and overall it puts us number 5 in terms of vehicle performance. And in R&D, we actually do have aerodynamic upgrade in development. And now let's check out our Season 2 performance. So as we can see, we started the season at around 600 performance, and at the end of the season we ended up around 800 or so, and Mercedes is kind of just dominant throughout the season, ahead of everyone, but we were right around like second or third best team, as you can see by the final few races at the end. We were like fourth, and fifth, so right around the podium or so, second, third best team. And now at the start of Season 3, you can see Mercedes already has a pretty big lead, but we're still pretty close battling for the second best team, and hopefully by the midpoint in the season we can be right up there with Mercedes. So now our vehicle, we can see all our power unit components are new as expected. Same thing with the gearbox, and now check out our corporate side of things. So our primary sponsor is Inlevu, and as you can see, it says we can earn 100 Constructor Championship points in the season. We actually did that last season, Season 2, so this should be pretty easy for us in Season 3. Secondary sponsors are Xenon, Novus, and Atlantic. And now let's check out our contracts. So, as you can see, we have our blue accent on the race suit, which kind of reflects the accent on the car. But more importantly, our teammate is, yes, Romain Grosjean. And so he wasn't actually my primary choice as a teammate. But if there's 96 rating, he should actually perform pretty well for us. But let's just go to our driver market, and I'll explain why it wasn't our first choice. So as we can see, all the market values of drivers at the end of Season 2, I only had about $13 million. So you can see all the market values are just above 13 million until you get down to Giovinazzi and stuff like that. And so I actually really would have liked to get Sainz, but he's at 15 million, so it would have just been too much. So I ended up going with Grosjean, and I still think that he'll perform pretty well. Like I said, 96 rating, and so we'll see how that goes throughout the season. Finances, nothing too exciting here. Finance history, as you can see, Season 2, right around 13 million by the end of the season, when that went down as we paid for Grosjean's contract. And now check out the standings. So this is the standings at the end of Season 2, basically. It's ordered for the start of Season 3. But we ended up finishing 8th in the standings, in the driver standings for the end of Season 2. And our teammate Nick DeVries at the end of the season finished 17th. Now our new teammate Grosjean, he actually finished 20th last season. And overall he finished 5th in the Constructors. So now check out the season results. As I mentioned, Season 2 finished 8th, and we actually got 2 fastest laps, as you can see with the blue squares, as well with 1 podium in Hungary in the second place there. Just finished ahead of Carlos Sainz. But if we check out Season 3 here, we can see now that Grosjean's on our team, he basically moved from Haas, and actually Nick DeVries, he was our old teammate, he moved to Alfa Romeo, and that replaced Russell, who then moved to Racing Point, and then that knocked out Stroll, who ended up moving to Haas because Grosjean moved to PX7, or yeah, Phoenix 7 Esports. That's basically the movement, the teammates that moved around. And next, let's check out our trophies. So in Season 2, we just got that 1 podium, but near the end we were like hovering right around the podium with those 4th and 5ths. Hopefully we can convert them into some podiums for Season 3. no rivalry right now. And then finally, that's basically how the season 2 went, and that's how our facility is doing. So now with our new paint scheme and our new teammate, hope that we can compete for a championship in season 3. And hope to see you guys at the quarter point for Team Facility Update 9 at the quarter point in the season.